Okay. My name is Riyad Kassis. I come from Lebanon, and I work for Langham Partnership as the director of the Langham Scholars Program. I also minister for the International Council for the Evangelical Theological Education, which is a network of 9 regional theological associations network. I'm here to do some research and writing for an upcoming book, but I was really delighted to, every time I'm in Grand Rapids, I make a point to visit TBN, Theological Book Network. And every time I find some good resources for my research, for my writing, as well as for my teaching. So I was here on a visit, I think 3-4 years ago, and I got a book on Habakkuk. My area of research and studies is in Old Testament, so I was attracted to that book on Habakkuk. And in fact, that book generated an interest for me to go into more depth into Habakkuk. So when I was invited to speak for InterVarsity Syria Fellowship, I chose to speak from Habakkuk, mainly because he was asking 2 big questions. Why is this happening to us, Lord? And the second question was, how long? And those were exactly the 2 questions that many Christians and non-Christians as well in Syria and Iraq today are asking. Why and how long? So that generated in me the desire to write a book on Habakkuk from a Syrian perspective. I am half Syrian, half Lebanese. So in fact, I did write a book in Arabic on Habakkuk from a Middle Eastern perspective. The book is entitled in Arabic, When the Internet Goes Down. And I chose that title because I asked my teenage daughter, what would be the greatest disaster in your life? Of course, she said, when the internet goes down. And that was the greatest disaster in Habakkuk's time. But even in his greatest disaster that he was going to face, he was able to rejoice in the midst of suffering. So that was my message to my sister and brothers in the Middle East today. That book was translated into English, and it is available on Amazon now under the title Frustrated with God, a Syrian theologian's reflections on the book of Habakkuk. And hopefully end of September, the book will be in French as well, published by Langham Literature in Britain. So everything generated from that single book that I saw here at TBN, and that was the beginning of a story of writing and benefiting people, whether they speak Arabic, English, or French. Thank you. Any questions you want to ask?